Today, I want to talk to you about two-way relationships. Um, when I, it's funny, you could think of this in any stage of a relationship. So I'm just going to start with the beginning of a relationship, but I want you to think about it beyond the beginning too. Basically, a two-way relationship is when one person does something, the other person matches, or the other person initiates too, right? So okay, if you're in the beginning of a relationship and you're just getting to know somebody, a two-way relationship could be I'm asking you questions, you're asking me questions back, right? That's the two-way street. And it's not just all about one person, all about their stories. It's not just I talk and you listen. That's not two-way, right? So like two-way is I talk, you listen. This person talks and you listen. It's me with hand signals, right? It's like it's two-way. It's I'm asking you questions and you answer. I'm asking you questions and you answer. That's in conversations. But even in like when you think of sex and sexuality and like trying to create sexual interactions, it's I initiate things and you sometimes initiate things. We both put things out there and initiating things aren't always sexual. They can be dates, right? So two-way could be, oh, I initiated and created this wonderful date for us. I bought tickets. I did this, I got us the babysitter. So if one person does that, then it's the other person also putting effort into, you know what, I'm going to initiate the next date. I'm going to call the babysitter. I'm going to buy the tickets. Two-way relationships look like, how do you match? How do you meet people? And to be fair, there can be different ways that you divide and conquer. So like, it could be that like one of you is really good at planning dates, but the other one's really good at, finding the resources for the babysitter and getting things planned and like making sure the kids are where they need to be. So like there can still be a little bit of divide and conquer so long as there's a way that you're meeting each other and matching yourselves to some degree. Two-way relationships could look like, you know what, we've talked about our chores and we have a reasonable way that we both are putting effort into keeping and maintaining our house clean. And again, it's not all one person doing all the things. It's, okay, I do these things. Maybe you do these things. So like when you think of even chores, it could be, you know, that one of you does laundry and one of you does dishes, or you could do them all together to be fair. But like, there's still this sort of like, we're each putting effort into all of the things in our lives. And I gotta say, there's a lot of things for two-way relationships. There's a lot of need for couples to really examine and analyze how do we meet and match each other? Because there's a lot of things in life to be supporting each other through. If I actually just think of school, right? So like if you're parents and you're sending your kids to school, so who's reading all the emails from school? Okay, if one of you is taking that on more, is the other one of you taking on something else, like, you know, maybe managing the doctors and the medical visits? Or so those are those kind of like CEO activities in a household. If one person is managing the doctors and medical visits, managing all the school, then what is the other partner doing that's matching that as a two-way street? Because there's a lot of like extra bullshit to do in our lives. And it isn't just one person's job. And if you guys are working together as partners, you've got to look at all of your walks in life. And even beyond work, for example, right? So like you could both be working jobs. So I can see situations where if somebody's working 60 hours and someone's working 40 or 30, then maybe the 30-hour person taking on a little bit more, but you still have to look at life as time, energy, and money, right? Like, so yes, you're both putting money into the family pot when you're both working, but you both have a finite amount of time and energy. And so like the time that you guys are spending looking at those school emails and looking at and scheduling those doctor's appointments and getting kids where they need to go, that's still money. That's time, energy, and money are all connected. And so if you guys if there's not a two-way relationship, you're not doing what you need to do in this relationship. And that's why a lot of couples need to come to me. They need to figure out how do we become better partners and really have that two-way relationship. But I want you to understand that two-way relationships are in every aspect of your life, and how you talk, how you spend time together, how you do things around your home, how you do things sexually, how you do things as friends, even in friendships. So I'll have more to say, but we will continue this in another video. Please see me at therapistintstlouis.com. Also, please like and subscribe, and you can submit some comments below.